Good morning, Hacking Self Stories listeners. So today is going to be slightly different to the normal Monday. So what we're going to do is I'm trying to find my notes here. There we go. So what we're going to do today is that we aren't going to talk about weekend numbers. Why? Because my awesome VA Jojo, she's actually on holiday today. So normally what I do is record it on Monday morning or Sunday evening, and then she publishes it and does all that good stuff for me. But because she's away this week, what we're going to do is we're going to swap it around. And so we're going to do the Tuesday's episode today, Monday, so a self-storage tip, some bit of advice that I think that is somewhat overlooked. And then on Tuesday's episode, we're going to do Monday's normal episode. So we're going to do the week in numbers on Tuesday. Right, so let's jump into it then, because obviously I'm recording this on Friday, and I don't know the numbers, etc. for the week so far. I know at the minute on Friday afternoon, I think we've done 11 reservations so far, but that's as far as I know, 11 reservations for the week. So hopefully we're going to pass that 20 reservation mark. That is the aim. Anywho, right. So what do I want to talk to you about today then? I want to talk to you about your online location. So many people focus on their offline location, their actual physical location. And yes, I think we should focus on that. Yes, I think we should look at that and try to improve it as much as possible. Make it as welcoming, as nice, as safe, as secure, as friendly, looking as good as possible. Yes, bench all that because that's a given. Of course you should. However, what I see so many people doing, and by the way, I must look at 20 self-storage facilities a week, at least online. And it's just my, I don't know, guilty pleasure. I don't know if it's guilty pleasure. Anyway, I just love doing it. I love it because there's a website out there that I can look at thinking, oh yeah, I can take this, I can learn from this, I like the way I've done that, I don't like this. And the more you look at things, the more knowledge based, the more you know what you like, the more you know what you don't like. And so I'd never ever think it's time wasted by spying on other self-storage people. But so many people overlook the website, and it's ridiculous because we focus on our physical location. Of course we do. We make sure that it's clean. We make sure it's tidy. We make sure that it's optimized as much as possible for the customer. We make sure that first impressions count and all this. Like we go out and do a litter pick, whatever it is. We wipe the windows, whatever it may be. We make sure it's as nice as possible. We we sweep the forecourt, and to make sure it looks nice and respectable. But do we take that same amount of time on your website? We've got to remember that 4 out of 5 people, I think that's what it is at the minute. So 80% of people see your online presence, your online website before they see your physical location. And that for me is telling. So I've got a question to ask you. Are you putting in as much effort into your online presence, your website, as you are your physical location? Because for me, you should be putting in as much, if not more, effort on your website, making sure the design is popping, making sure the customer journey is good, making sure there's no broken links, going through, trying to get a quote and thinking, do you know what? Can I simplify it? A big thing for me is that I see people doing all the time. It's just because the big boys do it. And so then we all copy and follow. Why do we need to know how long you're storing for? Why? 1 to 2 weeks or 1 to 2 months, 3 to 4 months, whatever. Who cares? Who actually gives a shit? It doesn't matter. And also, if the idea is that customers stay longer than we expect them to. So why do we ask that when someone's getting a quote? Why do we care? Because then the customer might think that, oh, shoot, I ticked 3 to 4 months. So therefore, I can only stay 3 to 4 months. Some customers might not, but you might get 1 or 2% of people that actually believe that. And so why would we do it? But not just because of that reason, but it's more clicks for the customer. So why do we need to know that? We don't need to know that. It's irrelevant information. I can't for the life of me, I could be wrong here, but I can't for the life of me see any benefits whatsoever in finding out how long a customer is going to stay for. Because it changes. We know that a customer expects to stay one amount of time, but then stays a different amount of time. Very, very few and far between does it ever match up. And so I don't understand why we have that on our website. And so look at your customer journey. Can we improve it? Can we make it more seamless? Can we make it less clicks? Don't forget Amazon, 1 click, boom, done. Because customers love that. People love that. there's less friction. So can we spend some time on our website thinking, right, can we make it less frictionless for the customer? Can we improve our SEO? Can we improve our pay-per-clicks? Do we look at the pay-per-clicks campaigns we've got going on? Do we actually optimize it? Do we look at the SEO? Do we analyze it? Do we look at the click-through rates? Do we know what's working for us? Spend time looking at these sort of things and see where we can optimize and improve it. Checking the photos on your website or your Google My Business page. Can we improve these? The videos, have we got videos on? Have we got video testimonials? Have we got testimonials? Have we got up-to-date testimonials? Just look at all these little things. And so I put here, you need to be putting the same effort, if not more, into your online presence as you do your offline presence. And I put here, I heard this on AJ Osborne's and just wanted to add a word or two on it. Please remember, most of your customers, the first impressions are when they first see your website. So they're making their impressions about you, about the business, about your storage facility when they see you online. They're not making their first impressions when they come and visit you because they've already made their first impressions through your website. Let's see if I've got any extra notes here. Yep. So I've just put here, you've got to improve your online presence, whether it's SEO listing, your Google My Business listing, whether it's your pay-per-clicks campaign, or even your website design, look and feel. Constantly improve these and you will win. Why will you win? Because I promise you, your competition is not doing this. Your competition is probably doesn't really bother, aren't really interested, and won't put in the extra work. Because why? Because self-storage is working right now. And so we don't need to put in that extra effort. But I promise you, a time will come when we'll have to put in this extra effort. And they're probably resting on their laurels is your competition. So don't rest on your laurels. Keep constantly improving. Because that will mean that you're in the top 10, 15, 20% of operators, because I promise you, so many people out there will not update their website, will not look at their website, will not optimize their website, will not improve their website. And so all we've got to do is do just a little bit more. I mean, if it was a normal business, if it was a normal e-commerce business, if it was a normal bricks and mortar business, do you know what? You have to put in more effort than we do in self-storage. We're very, very lucky. It works at the minute. But that's not always going to be true. Competition is coming. And I promise you, what it is now, competition, you've seen nothing to what it's going to be 5 years' time. We've just in that local area, we've had two more competitors we've had one more competitor in Willoughby and one more competitor in Beverley just open up in the last 3 weeks. And so competition is coming. So my question is, how can you stand out? And it's just normal, common business practice. Just try to keep improving your website. Just be aware of your listings. Be aware of your SEO. Be aware of your pay-per-clicks. Be aware of your Google My Business. Whatever it may be, just be aware of it. Keep looking at your website. Think about how we can improve. How can I improve for my customers? And I promise you, it is not going to be wasted time. But so many people, we focus on our physical location when our online location is just as important, if not more important. All right, my friends, I'm going to leave you with that. I love you. I appreciate you. And I'll be seeing you on tomorrow morning when we go through my week in numbers. See you soon. Love you. Bye-bye. As I'm trying to go, I can't.